Bookman's Alley.
Still here. I think it's been here for a long time, despite the bookstores that we've pointed out earlier. I'm not sure if those are bookstores or more of the Walmart of bookstores, but Bookman's Alley has been part of Evanston, I think, for quite a while. Rare and fine books. So you wanted a bookstore? This is a bookstore.
Let's go take a look. Not hard to figure out why they call it an alley.
It's aptly named.
This gallery back here. And a lush little spot.
Yep. And unfortunately, we're out a little early this morning. They don't open till noon, but a great old historical little bookstore, again in the heart of downtown Evanston. So.
And the funky kind of spot that you find all over Evanston. It's not one of those soulless character-free zones like some downtowns.
This is flush with character.
There's a little quiet out of the way spot we didn't talk about, but a lot of people will know Merle's Rib Palace.
One of my favorite spots. It's a great family-friendly environment, great barbecue, really unique interior decor. So it's sort of that bar and grill flavor in downtown Evanston with the barbecue spin. So if you want some great ribs and a cold beer and a place to let your kids kind of be loud and not feel bad about it, it's a good spot to come.
Great place to carb up after you work out at the Evanston Athletic Club.
Yeah, right next door at the Evanston Athletic Club, and then you can fill back up again, and if you need to, walk back over to the Evanston Athletic Club and work it off.
Merle's is on right of a bit of a restaurant row here because we have Papa John's Pizza on the corner and...
Well, probably one of the highest end white tablecloth fine dining places. Really great place, stained glass, great bistro, wonderful wine list here, and a really nice environment. So you kind of go from the row of pizza to barbecue to a wine bar. So you've got a mix of everything here.
And this is a great place to celebrate signing a contract that ran Ben to Green Bay.
It'd be a great place to do that. As a matter of fact, we have a Make a Friend and Neighbor program, and we had some folks in the building refer a friend who actually became a neighbor right next door to them, and as a result they're doing a night on the town on us, and dinner at Stained Glass and taking in a movie afterwards.
Andy, we're up on the roof deck at Grand Bend, and I'm zoomed in on what appears to be a sea of tents. What is that down there?
Well, that's where we started our walking tour, down at the farmers market. It's Saturday morning. We just did our, what would you say, we did about an 8-block tour.
Yep.
Downtown Evanston. We saw a bit of everything. And now we've finished our tour and come back up here at Grand Bend and look back at the city.
And you can see just how close we are to the farmers market and to the downtown high-rises that we were looking at earlier.
Absolutely. It's about a 3-minute walk for us to get over to the farmers market. Just on the other side of that parking garage there is the Century Theaters where we were filming as well. I think we ended up walking down the alley right by there for Bookman's Alley Bookstore. So it's can't say enough about the location here at Grand Bend. It's arm's length to everything. And as you mentioned earlier, right behind us, it's on Asbury Street, gardens and mansions, and the walkability that comes with the neighborhood as well. Not just the urban environment, but the neighborhood environment.
And you mentioned that we'd seen a bit of everything, but I would say that we'd still only scratched the surface of what Evanston has to offer.
We saw, you're right, we barely scratched the surface of what Evanston has to offer. You could spend quite a bit of time trying to get through all of the restaurants and shops and cultural events, unique amenities that can be found right outside the door here. And perhaps a little later, back down to the beach.